we had to insist on the mass education. That's what the previous speakers were talking about, what Mama was talking about, and what Honorable Kaduchi was talking about. So you have got multiple tasks. First of all, you are trying to make the economy recover from collapse. Secondly, you are trying to make the economy, the other phases I've told you about, to expand and so on. At the same time, you have got this big task of not just dealing with a small number of learners, but dealing with the large number of learners. If we are dealing with a small group of learners, we would have few teachers to teach them. And they could be paid very well, the few teachers, to teach a few. But what would be the impact on the country? You have heard what Honorable Kaduchi told you, that because of the mass education, in spite of all the problems we have, the literacy rate has gone from 43% to 76% now. So now, Muganda wagambira abali baseka. You remember the Rugero? Abali baseka bajje bandabe. Those who are laughing at our strategy. Now you see, literacy has gone up. So now, when you have this problem of dealing with the recovery of the economy, at the same time dealing with the bigger mass education, mass vaccination, because for everything we do is mass. We try to cover everybody. Mass vaccination, mass education, security for all, to bring peace in the whole country. All this needs money. So what do? This is where now bad planners bring the idea of, Banyankole call it okumemerera. I think Baganda call it okumamira. My people told me that in Luo, it is called poro. Sprinkling small. That strategy we don't accept. When we were in the bush fighting, we had a lot of problems, including hunger. We didn't have enough food. If you don't have enough food, what do? If you democratically starve everybody, what will happen when the enemy comes to attack you? That's why I would say, the little food which is there, give more to the people who are on duty today, the ones who are guarding the camp, so that for them they stay awake, because when you are hungry, you doze. So even when we are sleeping because of hunger, at least somebody is awake. But some people are saying, no, feneka tuebake, or what for to fail. That one I cannot accept. This is really, this is suicidal. This fellow who is guarding the camp now, he is not the most important in society. He may be a small person, but he's the one guarding the camp. Let him stay awake. When you are hungry, you are dozing most of the time. Let's sleep, but when the enemy comes, this one with a lot will wake us up, and we shall survive. And then, that's where the other proverb comes in. Kamukamugwechi, 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 akwate mpora korachi, bugubugusichi, byonna mubizeemu. So therefore, I would really encourage, because if you see the economy is growing, like for instance, when we put more money in 2006, we put more money on the roads and put more money on electricity. Now we have got surplus electricity. With the Karuma, with the Simba, now we have got surplus electricity. It came because we put more money from 2006. You remember 2005, those who are old enough, remember we had a problem of load shedding. When some parts of the country would be off without electricity, then you wait for hours. Now there is surplus electricity in the whole country because we said yes, we have got many needs, but in order for the economy to grow, we need electricity and some communication. There are other important, like water. If you see the budget of water in 2006 and after, it was quite small compared to what we put in electricity and put in on the roads. Not because we didn't know that water is important, but if you can't do all, what do you do? Why not start with something that will help you to get to a higher level? Because electricity will mean more factories, more businesses, and that means more taxes and so on. This is the context I want you to understand. Of course, Mama told you other aspects, like for instance, the teachers in the private schools are getting less money, but they work more. That one is a challenge. So therefore, our intention is very clear. The economy is growing. You can see the economy is growing quite fast. You have seen inflation is low. Our target is to pay all the public servants well, but also increase the numbers of the public servants. When we closed the schools, the number of the children who were sent home were 15 million children. Now, if you take the teacher pupil ratio of 50 per teacher, that means we need 300,000 teachers for 15 million children. In our time, it was one teacher to 40 pupils. So you can see we need more teachers. But now we are not able to hire them. But where we are going as the economy is growing, and if we all act together instead of empaka, instead of arguments and then struggles, Because when I put my foot down, and I said, we should start with the scientists. I'm a person of social science. I'm a literature man. I can quote for you Shakespeare here, if you want. But we had a problem in Soroti. Soroti, we have got a very good flying school there. Soroti Flying School. Now, some of our people are trying to bring this democratic suffering, that we should all democratically suffer. But in Soroti, you had the administrators, the human resource, the personnel, the secretaries, the what. But in Soroti, what we needed were pilots. Yes, we needed some administrators, but without pilots, there is no meaning to a flying academy. We needed pilots and aircraft engineers. Now, in the private sector, a pilot on a jet engine is earning 25 million shillings. So, if you don't pay them that, they will not come to Soroti, and the academy will close. So, when we told no, but when we checked, the general manager, who is a man of Greek or Latin, who studied literature like me, he wants to get more money than the pilots, and you don't have the money. So we told the Soroti people, please, here we need pilots. They may be smaller people in terms of rank, but they are the ones we need. So we started paying the pilots what they should be getting in the private sector, in the aircraft company, in the airlines. And the academy now is big business, attracting students from many parts of Africa. So this is what we are talking about. What do you do? What we need now in the case of Soroti, what we cannot do without, the human resource person can resign and go, and we get another one. The personnel person can resign, but the pilot instructor, if he's not there, there's no academy. So what do we do now? So really, my young comrades, this is the issue. We don't have to waste time on this. It is clear we have, some of us have been involved in all this for a very long time. When we were fighting, that's what we did. We had many needs. You need clothes. You need medicine. You need shelter. But when we were fighting, what we needed most was a rifle and the bullets. How about clothes? Don't worry. If you get them, put them on. If you don't, even a naked person can shoot you. So, this is the strategy of Oksosowaza. Oksosowaza, to prioritize in order in the context of scarcity. So I thank you, the teachers. We shall examine the issue of the holiday for the Teachers' Day. Although we already have many holidays, because in Uganda Saturday is a holiday, Sunday is a holiday, The Muslims are saying that Friday should also be a holiday. So we shall end up being on holiday the whole week. Now, if you add all the other holidays, you go and total up the holidays in a year. Next time we meet as Teachers' Day, I will bring you the figures. How many, out of the 365 days, how many holidays are there? And how many days of working? Let's go and study. I will report back when to your people. I want to thank Ireland, the country of Ireland. They are very good friends. They always help. Sincerely, I thank them so much. And as Mamo was saying, the Irish teachers are always doing a great job. Sister Kefas is the one who educated our girls at Namagunga. Then you have got Dr. Dagan. Dr. Dagan was very active in Zambia. We really appreciate convey our thanks to the Irish people. They are good friends. And the ambassadors are also very active and friendly people. With these few words, I congratulate you again, and I wish you good luck. Tumwera likirira mpola mpola ekola ki? Mpola mpola ekola ki? Akwate mpola akola ki? Waliwo abatakiriza Katonda abayambe. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.